flexibility is one of the things that is actually really hard to attain, because each time you do a drill or you stretch into a certain position, you have to surpass the limit and you have to feel that pain. So not everybody can do that. So anytime I see someone who has passed at least a certain limit of being flexible, I respect. Somebody was asking me flexibility tips. The first tip is start now, because I can tell you for sure I've been doing this for years and I'm not even feeling like I'm perfect yet. So you go training, putting yourself in certain positions, building a stronger core. Those are just the tips. Stretching like the joints into certain positions which they can handle. So that's the first step. Start now. The other thing is just get that mat, get on it and just do whatever. I feel like most of the times when I get on my mat, it's just listening to my body, feeling which positions I like best, trying to surpass the limits, as I said, on maybe the back bends, on the handstands. But they have been doing practice for handstands for over a year, and juzi tundu, when I was able to stand on my hand at least for 3 seconds. So you get the dedication that has to go into it. I get that some people can do it within a shorter time, but for me, I do stretching and getting into these positions for fun. So you'll find that I'm not stressing over maybe learning a split, doing a handstand. So mine takes years, but when I get it, I finally get it. So I do the stretching and getting on my mat it's more like a religion. I just do it because of how it makes me feel afterwards, and the way it keeps me disciplined and consistent, because I have to do this every day to be able to handle this when I'm doing it. There's a saying that goes, you're only as young as your spine can bend, if I'm not wrong. And I truly believe that's true, because there's someone who is in the gym almost every day and they can't stretch, or when they do, they feel pain in their joints. Most of these people actually are the ones who are not also following a good diet for the gym. Some people are there for aesthetics and some people are there to be healthy. So you find that someone is there, they are so buff, they can't do a stretch. They have the visceral fat? Sorry, the visceral fat. So just going to the gym does not mean that someone is doing the right things, because there's a lot of gym cultures. You just gotta make sure that you're following the right one. So this is something that has really grown on me, and I don't think I'll ever stop doing it. I love going with the flow, listening to my body, dancing on my mat, learning new things, stretching into my limits, and saving myself from these weird positions. Sometimes I get stuck, and when I save myself from that position, I know that at least I've learned something today, how to save myself when maybe I'm stuck in this position in a different circumstance. So I feel like this keeps me feeling really light, really young, and really sexy, because every time I get into these deep end positions, I'm opening up my hips, sometimes shaking my hips. Trust me, it all feels so good. That's why I usually wonder when some people say that you could be posting for them, but in real sense, I'm just documenting what I just like doing and what I do even when I'm in private. So this is the part that I can share. So get on that mat and just do something. I promise you'll feel so much better afterwards.